Shalom Havel, it's me. I told you I'd try to get the leaves when they were starting to change color. I let them thin out a little bit because the last few days it was kind of damp and rainy and then a little bit too chilly. It's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit today. Today is Tuesday, and checking my phone for the date, it should be October I want to say 9th or 10th. COVID's kind of messed me up, so I lose track of days off and on. I'm going to check my phone later and I'll probably upload. Because by the time I upload this, it'll probably actually be Wednesday. Reason being is my upload speed's very slow. So even if I make a video for you and upload it, because I'm in a rural spot, it literally takes several hours, even for 2 to 3 minutes, or sometimes 10 minutes. If I do a 20-minute video, it could take several hours just because of it. Just because we're further away from that centralized hub. See, in parts of the United States, you may have access to high speed, but they don't guarantee bandwidth speeds, because if they tell you you get a certain speed and you don't, you have grounds for a U.S. lawsuit because of false advertising. But as you can see, it's im and deshe, hadeshe yarok. Practicing vocabulary. Hadeshe is grass. Hadeshe yarok is the grass is green. I photographed the roof, but I'm underneath the overhang, and we have a metal roof. And Hagag Shahol, the roof is black, so, because it's actually a metal roof. We had a shingle roof, but I got them to pancake it after we had a leak. So they essentially pull off as much of the old roof as possible and lay another one on top of it after they repaired the leak, because it's less maintenance. And they can, if I need to replace this one at some point, they can just essentially take the metal roof off and replace it. But these usually, as you can see, start to change color, and they've thinned out from where they've started to fall. They're kind of brownish. It's easier for me to film in the backyard versus the front yard. But as you can see, we have a mild climate. It's usually chilly in the mornings compared to where you would be, because I'm guessing 70 degrees Fahrenheit, that's probably cooler to you versus me, who's used to humidity and high heat. Whereas I'm with Israel, it's probably drier in the winter, I guess. I haven't got to take a trip yet, but these videos are a way you can kind of visit, I guess, and maybe be friendly and kind of open without putting you on the spot. Because I'm going to feel really bad if you feel pressured and stuff. That's just not something I want to do. I mean, you're nice to talk to and things like that, and friendly and that kind of stuff, so. And as you can see, Shulhan, which is table. Shulhan Shahol. Hashulhan Shahol, which is the table is black. It's metal. But anyway, I have to practice a lot, so inserting the vocabulary in the videos is a way I can practice without putting you on the spot to talk to you and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. That's just not how I work. Plus, the more I do it and the more repetitive it gets, the more it's going to stick into my brain. Because believe it or not, the more repetition I have, the more it sinks in, because I'm using it more frequently. It's gotten so bad, my mom hates it. I'll respond in Hebrew asking for milk or something. I do live with family, but I financially contribute and everything to the household, because with the disability and stuff, you need certain things like a walk-in tub and things like that, or certain size showers or certain amount of spacing. And getting apartments and stuff around here, when you have to be on the bottom floor, it's much harder to try to get those and things like that. But I do financially contribute and pay bills and run errands and things like that. So, and fortunately, the internet is a big help, because you don't have to rely on somebody having to drive you or do things like that. A lot of times I can set it up on a credit card and then turn around and make a payment electronically through the bank, and do surveys and bring in extra pocket money and stuff like that. So that helps with a lot of extra expenses or smaller expenses. Because like my second phone line, which is my phone line for a home line, is actually VoIP, and I got the equipment and actually set that up. And only basically pay the taxes, with the exception of the Premier package, annually. So average cost per month is about $7. The only time it goes higher than that is if I pay for the annual package, which is an annual thing, but I account for that. I know when that's due and stuff like that. But that's kind of what life's like. I'm going to keep this video short because it's about 5 minutes, and I don't really like to make them long or have them be kind of boring. But I hope you're doing okay, and doing well. As you can see, it's a little windy today, and I've got to blow off my porch because of the leaves, but that's normal in the fall. So, anyway, there you go. And there's me. Alright, I'll see you guys later. You take care, and I hope I get a chance to make another video again soon. I don't want you to feel like you have to talk or anything. And until then, Lehi Throat, which is, I'll see you later. Bye.